Well, here I go again. This is the fourth time I've lost my reading glasses. I don't know where they're at. These things aren't cheap. I'm sick and tired of buying them and losing them in the car, go down to the beach, lose them. Hey, if you can help me out by telling me where my reading glasses are in the comments, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, here I go again. I know I came into this room for something. What was it? Why am I in this room? Okay. No, that wasn't it. All right. I don't know why. I'm just going to leave. That's all. Forget it. I like this one where I'm standing in front of this device here called a refrigerator. And I stand in front of it and I have no idea what I want. So I just close the door and walk away. Done that one too? I bet you have. I made those 3 vignettes for a reason, because today on the Coach Casey channel, we're going to talk about forgetfulness and the difference between the forgetfulness you don't have to worry about as you get older and the forgetfulness that might indicate something else is going on. Then after that, in another video, I'm going to talk about the tools that you can use to grow your mind, strengthen your brain, and avoid that forgetfulness stage, okay? So let's like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell and get on with it. So I gave you 3 scenarios. I walked into a room, I can't remember why. I have no idea where my glasses are, I lost them. And what exactly did I open the refrigerator door for? And I'm sure you've got lots of other examples, like for your car keys, or you're in a social situation and you go, I went to high school with that guy. Freak, I can't remember. It's Jimmy, Bartholomew, Johnny, Jim, Jack, and then you go home and go, oh yeah. It's Bobby Salami. I remember him now. I graduated with him. So that's pretty much what all we go through. And I'll explain why all this happens again on the channel. So stick with me here. But let's talk about what the National Institute of Aging says that are signs that you should worry about. And by the way, I'm putting a link below into a nice short video from them you should watch and get a little more background onto this, okay? So which are the types of forgetfulness that you should worry about? Check yourself if you're constantly forgetting the same thing. For example, what was that address again? Honey, that's the 5th time you've asked me. Or where are we? Where are we going? I don't remember where we were driving to. Honey, we're going to your son's house. Have you had those kind of conversations? Those might be a red flag. Let's talk about another one. There's a second red flag about forgetfulness maybe indicating something that is a bit more than you want it to be. And that is, you can't finish a simple task. All right? So you're basically just trying to cook a meal. You're going to do pancakes, and you got the bowl and the flour and the eggs, and you're like, what else am I supposed to do? And you got the recipe sitting right on the counter, and you just stand there kind of oblivious for a minute. And so complicated tasks, step-by-step process tasks, become a little more difficult. That's a red flag to throw up. Next one. This one I think you can see, and that's disorientation among drivers of cars who are older. And you've seen them going down the wrong side, turning down a wrong one-way street, or just kind of slowing down because they got lost. Or perhaps you've gone to the mall, and man, I'm guilty of this so many times. I can't tell east from west, from north from south. And I go into a mall, and the next thing I know, my sense of direction is disoriented. And I'm thinking to myself, how did I get in here? How did I get out of here? And it just your compass inside is just totally spinning around. All right, let's take a look at another one. Well, as of the creation of this video, one of the things that people are talking about quite a bit is language problems. And that is a certain somebody trying to talk and forgetting words or making them up. Okay. And so you're in the middle of a sentence, you can't complete it because your mind goes completely blank. So you either get the look or you switch from, by the way, I was driving to work the other day and did you see that alligator on TV yesterday? So the continuity of your thinking process goes away and you start talking about baseball instead of the topic you're supposed to, or you just make up words like debank or or anything like that. So that's another symptom. Let's go and talk about one more. Poor judgment can really be a sign of serious mental issues with memory loss. And to give you an example of poor judgment, you can have applications for 5 credit cards that you really don't need. Okay. You can make poor judgment in spending that money and going deep into debt, which I think is what a lot of older people do. You can have poor judgment in your friends, simply in social circles, hooking up with the wrong kind of people that are going to ask you to invest in something. You can have poor judgment in terminating relationships. You know, you could be arguing with your wife, husband, or spouse over silly, stupid little things, and you can have a marriage of 50 years go down the toilet. So, this is a real small list, but I think you're getting the point that there's some forgivable forgetfulness and there's some that creates a pattern that you really have to watch out for. And so, next video, we're going to talk about